Make sure you go to ashkicking.com and cop the new DBN Senate Cano promoted for the Ward versus Kovalev rematch this weekend.
This is Teacher, and you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation.
Now, if you were to compare Broner to Lomachenko as opponents for you guys, who would you say you would assume would present more challenges?
Right now, I think Broner brings more challenges. Broner is very big, very strong physically. I think the fight with Broner will be. I think the fight with Broner is a little bit harder.
It's a little bit harder.
Yeah, Lomachenko is great, has great skills, but I don't think he's strong enough to be able to do that to Mikey. What he's done to his opponents is unbelievable. Like I said, one of my favorite pound-for-pound fighters right now. I think so. I think he's one of my favorite. But against Mikey, Mikey's just in a different level when it comes to skills. Mikey has them, but his power, the physically, Mikey's so strong that I don't think Lomachenko takes Mikey's power.
Yeah, man, that's interesting. That's a headline right there. So the Broner more challenging. Yeah, we'll definitely see. I mean, obviously, since you're assuming not looking past Broner, but so you see that fight possibly coming to fruition though, because it sounds like Lomachenko really wants it.
No, Lomachenko has mentioned it before. His manager, like I told you, we still have a great relationship. We're good friends, and his manager told me, hey Robert, that's the fight that we want to do, and let's do it. Let's plan for it, not now, but in the near future. And I said, of course, that's the fight that is going to make a lot of sense, because right now Lomachenko's pound for pound, if not the best, one of the best, and Mikey's up there too, so it'll be just huge. But I know what Mikey's got, and that's what a lot of boxing people, a lot of managers, a lot of trainers or fighters don't see that until they're inside the ring against Mikey. I have a good friend of mine, Rudy Hernandez, who told me this years ago. Like how many years ago, Mike? How many years ago were you training right there in LA that when Rudy Hernandez?
I was 15, 16.
Yeah. Okay, so we're talking 15 years ago.
15 years ago.
Mikey was like 16 years old. And Mikey was in the ring in Maywood. And Rudy Hernandez comes up to him and tells me, look, nobody's even paying attention to your brother because he doesn't have anything flashy but everything he does, look, Mikey, he told me, look, Mikey's gonna be the best fighter you're gonna have. He's gonna be the best fighter that comes out of Oxnard. And Mikey was only 16, so we still did, he was still an amateur, so it wasn't like we didn't really believe that. But he told me Mikey's gonna be the best fighter you have because everything he does is perfect. He hardly gets hit, and when he lands, he really lands and hurts his opponents. Because he was doing that in sparring at 16, and that's when you were sparring. You were sparring that guy from Venezuela. ¿Cómo se llama? Edwin Valero.
Edwin Valero. I remember.
And Mikey was sparring Edwin Valero.
At what age?
At 16.
Yeah, you were sparring him at 16. Wow.
And I sparred them. I was 15 actually. When I sparred Daniel Ponce de Leon, I was 15, and then I sparred Valero. I was still 15. Then I sparred with them throughout, like up all the way to maybe like 18, 19, I was still sparring them.
Yeah.
But I started sparring them when I was 15.
And Rudy told me that. And then, at 16, we were still not sure of what Mikey wanted to do. Because Mikey's always been that kid that, doesn't really, we always, people know that Mikey's never really had that love for the sport. But, so we didn't really know, but Rudy told me, he's gonna be your best fighter. He's gonna be the best fighter out of Oxnard, and he was right. Rudy was right. And
he's seen that at age 15.
And he's seen that, and like I'm telling you, and a lot of people see Mikey train or fight, and fighters feel, oh, I think I could do good against him. Maybe I think I could beat him. But having him in front is just a totally different story.
I mean, I'm just gonna throw my assessment out there, but Mikey looks even sharper now after the layoff. Right. Is that how you see it, or what?
I think he's, like he said, Mikey's the one that said that. I say, the best is yet to come. I think I really think, I believe that you know, the first 2 titles at 30 and 26 was just so easy for Mikey. Mikey never really felt like he was a champion until now. Now that he's got challenges, now that he's going to be fighting solid guys, you know, 135, 140, and eventually 147, because that's our plan. You know, Mikey we're already thinking about some of those fighters at 147.
So you already
Mikey
believe...
has a list, man. I'm telling you, Mikey has a list.
He got a hit list?
Mikey has a hit list already.
Mikey, who?
And those are going to happen.
Who's on the hit list, Robert? Tell us this one. Come on, man.
Mikey
Call him out. Mikey, who's on the hit list,
like
Mikey?
7 or 8, right?
Yeah, that's a few.
Oh, man, you got that many? You got that many?
Already got to line them up. That's why Mikey's a free agent.
That's why he's a free agent.
So he could do all those fights.
That makes sense, man. Y'all might have started something. He's the only one to do that, right? You could, like you said, you're open.
Mikey has a hit list.
Free agent. You can fight whoever you want to fight.
Mikey has a hit list.
Hey, who's on the hit list? Come on, you might as well just say. That's a big video right there, man. Who's on the hit list?
Starts with Broner.
Starts with Broner. Yeah, you can't look past him. Huh?